Hello everybody. The opportunity arose for me to purchase the Zoom H1 Essential. Despite the differing opinions of several YouTubers about this recorder, it still aroused my curiosity. Is it worth it? 32-bit float recording means there is no need to adjust the recording level manually. Sometimes it's a problem when there are unexpected large contrasts in the audio and we can't regulate the recording level, and when we don't want to use limiters or compressors. I have been using the first model for years, the Zoom H1, and I'm still quite satisfied with how I use it. Basically, I use it for recordings with the Sony ACM-CS3 lavalier microphone. And sometimes by accident the recording volume is not correct. Either because I touched the buttons by accident or because I had to record quickly and didn't have time to check if the level was optimal or some other reason. The recording may then sound very quiet or very loud, causing distortion and clipping. And that's where the Zoom H1 Essential comes in, recording in 32-bit float. Just press record and that's it. There are 32-bit float recorders on the market without built-in microphones like these Zoom ones, but in any case it is a bonus to have built-in XY microphones for certain types of recordings such as ambient or field sounds, etc. Let's see then. This doesn't even come sealed and opens quickly. Here it is, just press record. The recorder comes plain in this box with nothing but some papers. It looks smaller than I expected. Lighter, and the plastic feels thinner and less robust than the Zoom H1. At least the thread is metal, unlike the Zoom H1. It looks like a miniature coffin. The first thing to do besides putting the batteries in the Zoom is to put in a memory card and format that card in the Zoom. Then I downloaded the firmware from the Zoom website, unzipped the zip file and placed the H1 Essential bin file on the memory card previously formatted on the Zoom H1 Essential. Copy this file directly to the card without placing it in any folder.
System, language, accessibility, date, time, display, power, firmware. System 1.10, boot 1.00, firmware update, cancel, execute.
Oh, damn it. I inserted low charge batteries. You can't do the update like this. As I use rechargeable batteries, I had to wait for the batteries to charge.
System 1.10, firmware update, cancel, execute.
Now yes, now we have to turn it off to do the update. It appears to be doing the updates after turning it back on. Let's wait. Done.
Done.
Okay, update complete, turn on, power off. From what I see, the greater the capacity of the memory card, the longer it takes to start Zoom.
Rec standby.
I thought this problem was resolved in this new model, but no.
Rec
If we
settings.
want faster boot speed,
Health.
then
System.
it will be better to use a
Language.
smaller capacity
Factory
memory
reset.
card.
Firmware.
Even a 16
System
gigabytes
1.2
or smaller one records for a long time.
1.
Depending on what we intend to
0.
record and how quickly we want the recorder to be
Firmware.
ready to record.
System. Rec standby.
The previous system
Remaining
was
time,
on
23
1.10
hour,
and now with the
4
update it
minutes.
is on
Battery level.
1.20.
Full. Stereo. Low cut. Off.
But what is 32-bit float recording? Anyone who has ever worked in audio has probably had a solid recording ruined by an unwanted digital noise. This can be caused by anything from a singer unexpectedly jumping in volume and clipping, to an actor speaking too quietly in a scene and causing extra noise if you turn them on in post. The reason digital audio distortion occurs in the first place comes down to sampling rates and bit depth. When you're recording with a computer, your digital audio workstation DAW software takes the initial analog signal and splits it into many snapshots, samples, to convert it into a digital signal. Sample rate tells you how many samples your DAW is capturing each second. The higher the sample rate, the more realistic your recordings will sound. For example, a sample rate of 44.1 kHz standard digital CD quality means your DAW is producing 44.100 samples per second when recording. Meanwhile, bit depth tells you how much data space measured as bits is available in each sample. Each bit can contain a certain number of units called amplitude values, which determine the dynamic range available for a given audio file. For example, 8-bit audio, the depth of choice for the most iconic video games in the 80s and 90s, results in flat, robotic sounds because it contains only 256 possible amplitude values, whereas the industry standard 24-bit format produces more realistic audio using over 16 million available values. This image exemplifies it.
Rec standby. Remaining time, 22 hour, 32 minute. Battery level, full. Stereo, low cut, off. Hold.
So let's hear the Zoom H1 Essential. Let me see, I can connect the headphones here. Okay, waiting. Okay, I'm gonna press record in the recorder. Okay, it's now recording from the see the problem with these microphones and the body can pick all the sounds, and if you talk like that, yeah, it's awful. So we kind of have to put some kind of this thing. Now it's better, it doesn't happen again. The P's a little bit. Oh shit. So this is the left, you are listening to the left channel, the right channel, and the contrary. Okay. And in the wind situations outside, you have to use this. It's much better. Like this. See, the only solution is using this kind of stuff, but we can hear the handling of the recorder. It's not, the sound is not as isolated, but if you stay still like that, there is no handling noises. But the body of the recorder captures the wind sound anyway. It have a low cut filter, and I don't use it. I don't like to cut the bass, but maybe in some situations you have to use it. Okay, let's test it further. The recorder, 32-bit float, and you can see me. Let's go. Hello, okay, so this is the sound of me talking to the microphone, to the Zoom H1 Essential, directly from its microphones, with the sounds around. Okay, that's it. Okay, so this is me talking to the camera directly to the Zoom H1 Essential with all this noise around of the traffic passing by. Okay. And now I'm not talking directly to the recorder, the Zoom H1 Essential. I'm talking to this. This is a Sony stereo lapel microphone. And I'm just screaming at it. Not screaming, but talking to it. This is the left channel and this is the right channel, left, right, and as you may hear, it's good for narration, talking, and pick up the environment around the stereo sound. Okay, and now returning to the Zoom H1 Essential 32-bit float. Okay, that's it. It's a different sound now. I'm talking directly to this thing. Thank you for listening and watching. That's it.